All right, hello, welcome to my channel. I am Nicole, I'm your resident makeup artist, and today I'm going to show you episode 2 of what is cream makeup, okay? So instead of having one layer of makeup, we now have 2. I'm going to introduce you to 3 more products that you can use on the daily, especially as we transition into summer if you like a more warmed up look, okay? I'm going to use a lighter coverage brush today, and just like in the first one, I'm going to tap along the beard area for that main highlight, okay? The highlight is your foundation. And then a little bit right under the eyes, okay? The reason why I'm telling you about the first video is because I use a dot method in the first video, which will allow you to see more specifically where the color is going, okay? So once that main highlight is down, we're going to go into the brightening highlight. So down the center of the face, and then the inner and outer corners of your eyes, okay? Because this is a lighter, bigger, fluffier brush, you definitely can use your finger if you want to pinpoint that brightness a little bit more. Next is contour. Now, contour is a thicker consistency. So you might have to press in just a little bit more with your brush. Find the cheekbone, and we're going right along. And the great thing about having a nice, light, fluffy brush for this is that you are just kind of dusting it on, and it's going to require a lot less blending in the end. All right, and then after that, if you want to take the tip of that brush, whether it is fuller coverage brush or a light fluffy brush, go ahead and tap that contour onto your nose around the corner here, and it'll define your nose as well. All right, so these are the 3 basic shades. This is where I kind of help you pick the correct shades for your skin tone and undertone. And then that last color is your lip and cheek color. So it is your lip color, and it is your blush. So I'm going to go in. This is actually the blush and bronzer brush. So this is the blush side, and this is the bronzer side, okay? And we'll get into bronzer in just a second. So I'm tapping on just a little bit of color. And because it's highly pigmented, it's also buildable. So if you don't think you've got enough color on, you can definitely add more, okay? I think the biggest thing that women struggle with when they start this cream makeup is either they add too much originally because you have to use less than liquids, or they blend out too much because they're not used to having that 3-dimensional look because they simply use a foundation and no other dimensional products like a brightener or your contour, okay? So once again, using the same brush, I am just going to tap in that product. All right, so we have a nice balanced, natural look going on, but say you want to kick it up a little bit, okay? And this is where I'm going to introduce 2 more products for your face that can really accentuate your beauty just a little bit more, okay? So one product is our cream bronzer, okay? It is a cream, not a powder, and it's really going to be your best friend because along with a very fluffy brush, you can add bronzer to your face without it looking over bronze. I'm going to show you how to apply it so that not only does it look natural, but it goes throughout and it doesn't just cut off here and has your neck looking like super bare. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can do that. All right, and then this is our cream illuminator. Okay, this illuminator is basically what's giving you a lit from within glow, and it comes in both powder and cream, but I'm introducing you to creams right now, so this is where we're going to start. All right, so with a nice light fluffy brush, I'm going to start with my bronzer here, and this is the bronzer side of the brush. I'm going to tap in. You don't need a whole lot, okay? After that, I'm going to show you this is where you're applying your bronzer, okay? And we'll go into this more in other videos. You're tapping the high points of your face where the sun would typically hit your face, okay? So you are not bronzing the entire thing, and I'm doing all that work we just did with creating the dimension, okay? We are just going on top of that blush color that we did. And then after that, you can also do the tip of your nose, your chin, okay? And this is key, okay? If you apply bronzer to your face, you must apply bronzer to your neck, all right? So you have like divots in your neck here typically, okay? So we're gonna aim for these shadows here. And I'm just gonna apply just a light dusting it of, okay? You don't need a ton. Ooh. What you do want is that when you have this warmth on your face, it carries through to your neck, okay? All right, and once again, this is buildable. You can be more warm, you can be subtle warm just like this. And what's amazing is there are several shades of bronzer, so you can really select the shade that'll work best for you, whether you want a natural sun-kissed look or a completely natural looking warmth, and that's all, okay? So the last one, well, the last one of these two is I'll get here soon. All right, so next is Illuminator, okay? This, really pretty, okay? And what I'm going to do is illuminate those higher points, the points that I've pretty much opposite of your contour, okay? So this is where we're going to go. We're going to go top of cheekbones, okay? So when the sun hits it, it just kind of shimmers there, okay? Now, when doing it with your finger, you don't want to leave fingerprints, so make sure it's kind of blended in a little bit. And then we also have the nose, the Cupid's bow, and this is really great for bridging your eye to look up more, especially if you have hooded eyes. This is a great way to open up that eye. Okay, so this is kind of like minimally where we want to go, and we just want to make sure it's blended in. But in addition to the beautiful cream, the dewiness that it creates, now this is creating more luminosity, okay? So we are balanced with our cream makeup. We are warmed with our bronzer, and now we are luminescent with that Illuminator, okay? And lastly, a product I really feel like we should all know about, especially as we age, is this is the lip conditioner, okay? There are 3 flavors. And I say flavors because don't tell me you don't put a flavored chapstick on and then lick it, okay? So it's going to get on your tongue. It's fine. But the best thing is this has cleaner ingredients. It's more accessible because it's already in your compact. And it feels amazing. It moisturizes your lips. And the reason why I didn't put lip color on my lips is because I wanted to put that on first to protect my lips. And then I can add on my lip color. Whether it is a gloss or a satin color, the hydration feeling that a lip conditioner gives you is just very impactful. So that is an excellent addition to any compact. And if you haven't noticed, my other video showed a compact 4, which had the 4 main products to just do the basics of your face, okay? But you'll notice that today I'm living out of a compact 8, which means it fits 8 of these larger tins. And so there's room to grow here, okay? So in the next video, with the final video introducing you to what cream makeup is, I am going to show you a larger palette, a larger amount of products, so you can really see what options there are to suit the needs that you have for the type of makeup that you want to wear. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you know when I post a new video to learn more about cream makeup. Have a great day.